We'll get to Patrick Mahomes in a second, but first, Valparaiso's Marcus Golder hits the half-court game winner against Illinois State. Great highlight last night.
Oh, come on. Nice. Come on, force him more to his left. You know he can only shoot with his right hand.
Man, I wish we could run side by side the shot Jerry West hit to win an NBA Finals game. Almost the exact spot right before midcourt. Looks the exact same. That is, aside from the hand he's shooting with. That was great. That's a great highlight.
On to the NBA now. Sixers, Suns, Joel Embiid pump fakes the 3 Euro steps. What big guy does it better than he does?
Oh, no one can do that. That Joel Embiid, that's why he's special. 7'1", could shoot the 3. That's why the pump fake's so effective. Gave one of them, took it away.
Too many people have been given the unicorn nickname. There's 2 of them in the league right now. Embiid and Giannis. That's the list. Kristaps, we got to wait to see him come back healthy.
Trevor Ariza, who's now with the Wizards. Nice big dunk.
I feel like this is insulting to Trevor. That he made the highlights because he executed the most elementary dunk there is in the NBA. Just because we're impressed he can still do it.
No, I think he would be impressed with this because he hadn't done this since he was on the Washington Wizards.
You guys want to play Drawing a Blank?
Yes, we'd love it.
There are 8 head coaching vacancies in the NFL. No, you're not. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Aaron Rodgers are all looking for new coaches to help take their teams to the next level. Cris Carter, the best head coaching vacancy in the NFL, is blank.
I like here in New York. Jets, Jets. And not only because of their quarterback, but I believe with the resources available to them. And the caveat for me, the reason why I want to come to the Jets is the AFC East. Man, if you want to take down the Empire, you want to. Now is the time to be in the AFC East. Brady is, man, creaking to the finish. All right, so now is the time. I love the Jets.
I think that's a great answer. I wanted to say the Browns, but to me, the most important part of any job is who's your boss. And I can't trust Jimmy Haslam is going to give me more than 2 years.
Not the most important thing about job. I'll teach you about some money.
Okay, sure. Fair enough. So I got to go with Green Bay. My boss is the city, and my quarterback's Aaron Rodgers. Whomever takes over in Green Bay, they can win a Super Bowl next year. I don't know if that is the case with any of these other vacancies. You instantly have one of the best quarterbacks in the league and a stable organization. I say Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers only loves himself. Just check him out. Wow. Real spotty relationship guy.
Wow.
Moving on, there are 4 quarterbacks in the postseason that have already won a Super Bowl. There are also 4 who will be making their playoff debut. Nick Wright, the player with the most to prove this postseason, is blank.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff went to the postseason last year on a very high-powered offense. Didn't play very well. People say, it's first appearance, don't worry about it. Lose a home playoff game, it happens. People are going to feel very differently if coming off a bye, they have a similar performance. He's been the one questioned on that team down the stretch. We know how good that offense can be. People aren't placing blame on defense, even if that's where some of it's deserved. I say Jared Goff.
For me, it's always the most pressure's on the best players because they have to play at the highest level. The other guys, there's always an excuse. Well, they're not that good. Patty Mahomes, MVP season, man, the pressure is on him. That Kansas City fan base, they ain't got a whole bunch of faith right now. They know that the upset could be on the horizon.
Kansas City fans aren't scared.
You didn't have to speak.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There are no perfect
you didn't have to speak.
in these
Did you
players,
just say that?
guys.
Yeah.
Take the Bears, for example. World-class defense, but tons of questions surrounding Mitch Trubisky as he makes his playoff debut. So you see the team with the most concerns, in your opinion, this postseason is blank.
I said the Philadelphia Eagles. Not on them going on the road with a backup quarterback with those 7 losses. Those 7 losses are real. Like, they don't go anywhere. So they have lost a number of different ways. Look for Alshon Jeffrey to struggle going back to Chicago. He's had a couple spicy comments about the city. The Bears, that's just where I went to work. Philadelphia is the city that I love. Look for Bears fans to meet him. Philadelphia Eagles, to me, are that team.
To me, it's the Houston Texans. They have a glaring weakness on the offensive line that has led to Deshaun Watson being sacked an NFL high 62 times. I think they have a glaring weakness as far as game management from a coaching position, and they're injured right now, particularly the receiving core aside from DeAndre Hopkins. For all those reasons, I say the Houston Texans, they have as many glaring weaknesses as anybody in the postseason.
All right, Pro Football Focus named Baker Mayfield the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Baker set the rookie record for touchdown passes and led Cleveland to their best record since 2007. A quarterback's impact is easily noticed. So, Nick, the most impactful rookie among non-quarterbacks this season is blank.
A lot of great candidates. I'm not sure if there's a wrong answer here. I'm going to go with Leighton Vander Esch, if for no other reason than we've seen over the last few years when Sean Lee has been out of the lineup for Dallas, their defense has fallen apart. This year, when he was out of the lineup, their defense not only didn't fall apart, it actually went up a tick because it meant more snaps for Leighton Vander Esch. I was very skeptical when they used the pick that they did on him, but it's turned out to be a good first-round pick. I like Leighton Vander Esch.
Man, there are a number of great players. Outside the quarterbacks, we believe to be franchise quarterback, but Quentin Nelson, left guard for the Indianapolis Colts. His ability to be able to change a franchise's attitude. I love the draft pick. I love the way he plays. This guy's going to be all-pro for a long, long time. Colts got it right.
To C's point, the Colts offensive line has given up 8 sacks in the last 10 weeks of football. Best in the NFL by far.
All right, to the NBA now. James Harden, boy, he's been on fire over the last 3 weeks, averaging nearly 41 points a game over his last 10 games, and now he's talking winning the MVP again. So, C, up to this point in the season, best player in the NBA has been blank.
I'm going to go with Giannis. I believe that Giannis has improved the most. I believe that his overall rebounding, people don't pay enough attention to that. But when you're talking about he's putting up 26 and 13, like, my goodness. Like, who have we seen do this that wouldn't get attention throughout the league? So for me, Giannis, the Greek freak, man, his overall workout regimen, he's changed his body, changed his jump shot, man, getting the reps in. I love the way he's improved this game.
Much like the NFL MVP is not a 10-week award, it's a 17-week award. The best player in NBA MVP is not about who's been hottest the last month. That's Harden. It's about who's been the best up to this point in the season. The answer is Giannis. It's not just 26 and 13 on 59% shooting. It's 6 assists to go along with it. It's 3 combined blocks and steals. He's been available. He's played 34 of his team's 36 games. And oh yeah, by the way, they got the best record in the NBA.
Yeah, that's the caveat.
I mean, they've been the best team. He's been the best player. He's been available every week. He has no weakness in his game right now except for outside shooting, and that's not hurting him or his team. He's been the best guy. Harden is catching up, but Giannis, through the first 40-ish games of the year, has been the best player in the league.
I like it. And I can pronounce his last name now, so go ahead and Antetokounmpo. So go ahead and win them.
Wow.
Here we go. Coming up, is Dak Prescott primed to carry the Cowboys past the Seahawks? Next on First Things First.
She can say Antetokounmpo, but she can't say baby.
All right, can't say baby, can't say Seahawks.